Hey, what's up you guys, Fezo here, welcome back to another video tutorial. In this video I'm going to teach you guys how to create Defender style 3D text using Cinema 4D and Photoshop. If you don't know what I mean, just take a look at the example of what we are going to learn today. Here is the Marvel Defender series text. As you can see, I found it on Netflix and I decided to make a tutorial. Let me show you the original version of the text. Here it is. It looks similar to this text. So we are going to learn how to create this kind of 3D text, so you can use it on your banners, logos, or whatever you want. It depends on you. So you only need Photoshop and Cinema 4D to create this kind of 3D text. So let's open the Photoshop first and let's get started. So open a new document in Photoshop. I'm already opened the new one, and select your text tool and write your text. I'm going to write Defenders. Here it is. I'm using the Bebas regular font. I put all the things you need in the description below so you can use it. It's for free, of course. Okay, just write your text. Mine is Defenders, like in the picture, example picture. So after writing your text, just create a new layer, bottom of the Defenders. Just click the new layer button and name it back or background if you want BG, and hold Ctrl on your keyboard and move the cursor on the Defenders layer thumbnail. Just hold Ctrl and you will see this icon right there. Just one left click on it. It's select the text and go to, while selecting the background layer, go to select, modify and expand by 20 pixels. It depends on your text. You can use higher pixels or lower if you want. It just depends on you, but I'm using 20 pixels for this Defender text. Just click OK and you will get the this shape right there. I'm going to fill this little bit box right there. Just select your let me see, rectangular marquee tool and hold shift, and as you can see its plus icon appears on the cursor, and hold shift and fill these bars right there, just like that. It's very simple to do, and I'm going to fill this part of the text. Let me see, like that. Looks great. Okay, now press Ctrl D on your keyboard, but first select the foreground color. It doesn't matter, but I'm going to use a black color, and press Alt and Backspace on your keyboard. It fills the background black. Then press Ctrl D on your keyboard to deselect. Just press Ctrl D. Okay, here we go. Now I am going to add the wave effects on the background. For that, just select the background layer and go to Filter, Distort, and go to Wave Effect. As you can see, it's the same window right there. I'm using the these settings, number of generators 1, always select 1, and minimum 70 and maximum 200. You can play around these settings to find the best option for the your background. The preview window right there, you can see what you are doing, and this one just select minimum 1, maximum 15, and don't change these settings, only this, and make sure the type is scene and undefined areas is repeat at edge pixels. Just click OK and you will see the difference. As you can see, a little different. It looks great. Now I am going to add the right there, go to filter, just select the background, go to filter, distort, and select the ripple. And while selecting this, change the amount 125%, and size, just select medium, then click OK, and you will see the difference. As you can see, it looks great. And you can if you want the background little more like wavy, just go to distort again, go to wave, and you can play around these settings if you want. Like, go to filter, distort, wave. Let me see, I'm going to change this one maximum, let me see, 20, and this one minimum 100. Okay, it looks great. Just click OK, and you will see the difference. It's like that. Now I'm going to render both of the text and background. For that, just hold Ctrl on your keyboard and select the text thumbnail and go to pass on this window and click this button right there. It says make work pass from selection, just click on it. Then go to file, export, and pass to Illustrator, and pass work pass, and click OK, and save it to your folder. I'm already saved like text background. And after doing that, go to, after saving, just select the work pass, press delete on your keyboard, and go to layer again, hold Ctrl and move the cursor on the background layer thumbnail. As you can see, this icon appears, just one left click on it, and go to path again and click this button again, and file, export, pass to Illustrator, pass work pass, click OK, and save it to your folder. My name is text background. I'm already saved, so I'm not going to save it again. And just click save and delete the work pass if you want. So we are done with Photoshop part. Let's move on the Demo 4D part of the tutorial. Just open the Demo 4D. As you can see, it's the final result here. For that, I'm going to delete these extrude knobs. Let me hide this, just put it right here, and I'm going to hide them like this. And just open your Lightroom. I put the Lightroom link in the description below, so you can download it. Not the Lightroom, all the things you want in the description below. Just go to, after opening this Demo 4D, and go to File, click Merge, then select first text background, click Open, and don't move around the text background. Just after adding this one, just go to File, Merge again, and this time select the text, click Open, and make sure the scale is 1 and this one is checked. Connect splice and make sure it's centimeters, and click OK. And here we go. Now we are going to move the text and text background to the center. Just hold Ctrl and select both of them and move it to the center, just like that. Looks great. Zoom a little bit like that. Okay, here we go. And if you open this new object, you will see all the paths, which is your letters. You can connect them by selecting the first path and hold Shift on your keyboard and select the last one, right click on it, and you will see connect object and delete. Just select this one, and we are not using this group anymore. Just move the path outside of this group and delete this path. Then we have text background, and name this text like that. Text. Now need to make it 3D. For that, just click this button and hold and select extrude NURBS and drag the text. First drag the text background into the extrude NURBS and name it text background. Just select this one and let me see, go to caps, make the start fillet cap, make the end fillet cap, and don't touch the step, just leave the step and radius 5 centimeters, just like that, and select the text background, go to fillet type, change the convex to the engraved, like the last one, engraved, sorry for the spelling. So font angle change from 60 degree to 100 degree, like that, looks great. Now I'm going to add the material to the text background. You can also find the materials from the description below. You can add by go to window, connect content browser, and go to your the folder where you download the materials, like to your desktop or your folder, and find the materials and drag it to your material area like that. Just open the material and drag it to your material area like that, and close this window and use a grunge font material for the text background. Just drag it into your text background, select the material, only the material, and go to tag, go to projection, make it cubic, and seamless checked, just like that. If you render it, you will see the difference. Looks great, as you can see. Now we are going to add let me see, the 3D effect to the text, and do the same thing. Create extrude NURBS, name it text, drag the text into your extrude NURBS, just like that, and change the caps, fillet cap, make the end fillet cap. This time change the step 2 and leave the radius 5 and change the steps 2, just like that. Looks great. Zoom a little bit. Just select the text background. Let me see. Okay, just select the text background, go to the object and change this one, movement, third one, change it 50 centimeters. Looks great. Or you can increase if you want, it depends on you. I'm going to leave it 50 or maybe 52. Okay, looks good. Now just select the text and select your move tool and drag it a little bit right there. Okay, looks good. For the defender's text, I am using the second grunge material, which is right there, the white one. Drag it into your text and select the material, go to tag, make the mapping to cubic and seamless checked, just like that. Now select both of them, text background, hold Ctrl and select the text, go to here, this rotation, make this second one -10. Oops. First select the text background and text and click this button right here, enable axis, and select your move tool and make the axis to the center, just like that. After make the axis to the center, just one left click again on the enable axis, so it's disabled. So you can go to the rotation and make it -10 degree, like let me see, -14 degree. You can play around if you play around the settings if you want, like -14 or -20. You can change it right there if you want. it depends on you. I'm using -14. Okay, like that. Now we are ready to render it. Just make sure your text in the center, just like that. Okay, here we go. Now go to render settings, go to save, and save it to your desktop or whatever you want. I'm already rendered the Defender's render, as you can see. Just click open and you will get this render after rendering, just like that. I'm not going to render it again, so if you want to check the preview, here is the same text and text background. I put the project files in the description below so you can watch the steps. Okay, now let's open the Photoshop and give some effects to the render. So open the Photoshop. I have the Defenders project right there. Go to layers. I add few color correction, as you can see, like curves, brightness and controls, gradient. You can open the project file and you can do the same by go to this icon right here, color lookup, curves and brightness right there. You can add color lookup if you want. Okay, you can easily look at the settings right there. Okay, I'm not going to show you how to add the color correction, but little effects to the Defender's text. For that, just uncheck the text. I'm going to make a new group, name it text here. I'm going to move the text down here. Okay, just go to file, open, and open your render, Defender's render. Here it is, and drag it into your Defender's project, just like that. Press Ctrl A on your keyboard, select your layer and select your move tool and click these two buttons right there, this one and this one. It's bring the text to the center. Then after centering the text, just press Ctrl D on your keyboard for deselecting. Okay, as you can see, it looks a little bit weird. For that, it doesn't look like this one, as you can see. So we are going to add few effects on the Defender's text. Just name it text and background, text and PG, and open the layer style by double clicking on this text and background layer. It will open the layer style, and go to outer glow, change the blending mode overlay and opacity, let me see, 100% and size 35, or you can increase if you want. I'm going to using 35 pixel. And for the lighting, go to inner glow, change the blending mode from screen to color dodge. Make sure you select color dodge, not the color dodge add. Just select this one, color dodge, and opacity select 60% and size, let me see, size 12. Looks good, and then click OK. Here we add few effects on the text, as you can see. Now create a new layer, name it extra lighting or whatever you want, and just select the Alt key on your keyboard. Just press and hold the Alt key on your keyboard and move the cursor between extra lighting layer and text background, and you will see this icon right there. As you can see, I'm holding the control, this icon will appear. Just one left click on it, it's create the clipping mask, and you can also right click on the extra lighting and you can create the clipping mask right there. It's the shortcut. You can press Alt and you can also do it from there. Okay, just select your brush tool, make a smaller brush, and make sure you're selecting the first one, like, let me see, 15 pixel or 60 pixel works great, or maybe lower. Okay, make sure the foreground color is white, full white, and zoom in a little bit. By starting from there, just brush the edge of the background, just like that. I'm going to use smaller brush from here, like that. Looks great. Okay, when you finish, I'll go to the selected extra lighting and go to the blending mode, select overlay, and here we have a nice lighting, nice reflection on the background. As you can see, it's without lighting, or with the lighting, you will see the difference. Looks great. As you can see, I'm talking about this lighting effect. As you can see, you can do it with one layer. So last thing we are going to do, adding some text here. I'm already at the Marvel logo here. Just create a new layer and do the same thing. Create a clean mask, make it yellow light. Yellow light. As you can see, the nice yellow light going on at the bottom of the text. For that, just select your brush tool, make a bigger brush, and select the foreground color, nice between yellow and orange, like this color, or maybe more orange. You can copy this code from there and just brush this area just like that, and go to the blending mode, select overlay, change the opacity down about maybe, just play around. I'm going to select 15 or 12. 12 looks great. And as you can see there, this area is so dark, you can easily add some lighting. Lighting 2, select your brush tool, make a smaller brush, make the foreground color white, and put some lighting these areas if you want. Oops. Make sure the foreground color white. Okay, here we go. After doing that, go to blending option, select overlay, change the opacity down about 50. Looks great. Okay guys, you can use this text for your banners, for your logos if you want. And I add the few effects at the background. This is without background, this with the background, as you can see. And here is the small text going on the logo. It's very simple to do. Just select your text and right there. Font will be Morton. Okay, Morton black. Make the text not the full black, just this color maybe. Drag it into your logo, make it smaller, just press Ctrl T and make it smaller by holding shift, just like that. Put it here, and let's add some background outer glow, and change the size 5, blending mode overlay, and change the opacity down about 20, 25 looks good. Okay, make it smaller a little bit. Looks good. So that's all, guys. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any question, don't forget write the comment below, or you can contact me at the social medias in the description below. Okay guys, thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.